Hey there, hot stuff. You look like you're full of burning love. Careful. Looks like you're smoking. Oh, what? No, not you. Him. Hey guys, I'm the Digi-ologist, and it's time for another Digi-ecology lesson. This is a very special Digi-ecology lesson, as according to my math, it's the 50th one. For our 50th lesson, it's time to cover a very special guy. One of the OGs. One hot tamale. Yes, today's Digi-ecology lesson is on Meramon. We'll go over what a Meramon is, what they get up to out in the digital world, and, of course, whether or not you'd want a Meramon as a Digimon partner. Let's get into it. As always, we'll start by taking a look at this Pyro Pal. Meramon is a champion level, data attribute, flame type Digimon. The name Meramon comes from the Japanese word meramera, which I'm sure I pronounced right, which means flaring up or bursting into flames, which he constantly is, so good name. Meramon has a humanoid body type. You know this type. 2 arms, 2 legs, bipedal, has a butt. You get it. Starting at the feet, because it's tradition, not because I like wiki feet, don't check my browser history. Meramon has some big ol' feet. Some absolute floor slappers. Sounds like an applause when he runs. He also has humanoid toes, which bugs me for some reason. Moving up his long legs, there's not a ton of note here. He is flat like a Ken doll. Sorry, digisexuals. His torso is pretty well muscled, but not too much. A healthy bit of vanity there. Again, not much to note on his arms besides slightly large hands. Moving on to his head, Meramon has piercing blue eyes. Also, stitches across its mouth. This doesn't prevent it from talking, just makes me think of Nightmare Before Christmas. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. What could it be? Oh right, he's covered in flames! Well, actually he's less covered in fire and more is fire, in the shape of a cool guy. But how does this fiery friend scorch its foes? Well, first it has Burning Fist. This is where Meramon generates more flames on its arms before striking. Fire punches always work. Next he has Roaring Flames. With this, Meramon does 8d6 fire damage by launching a fireball. Probably uses this in tiny rooms like all fireball users. You know I'm talking about you. Final attack we'll cover today is Magma Bomb. This is where Meramon creates burning magma rocks to rain down on idiots. Get bunked and burned. So, what does this scorching supporter do out in the digital world? Well, Meramon was originally born from the data of the firewall. Get it? Some think that this is the reason that Meramon has a bit of a temper. A short fuse. A hot head, if you will. With little to no provocation, Meramon will attack and burn pretty much everything. Not quite sure why a firewall Digimon does that, but okay. Anyway, Meramon tend to live in volcanic or just hot locales. 'Cause, you know, fire. While confrontational, never confuse them for a raging beast. If approached carefully, They will speak and rarely even help other Digimon, especially flame types. Damn pyro supremacists. So, what can this flaming fighter digivolve into? Well, do you love your Meramon as is and just want to color swap? Well, by having your Digimon absorb plenty of virus data, maybe also train at a polar region, and soon you'll have the Eiffel 65 inspired Blue Meramon. Weirdly, he's described as hotter than Meramon, yet cold. We'll cover him later. Perhaps you like the Hell's Angels and want to start your own biker gang. Well, by having your Meramon absorb some flame-type data and read Ghost Rider, soon you'll have the burning biker Skull Meramon. Bike not included. Finally, do you enjoy burning stuff? Wish your partner looked like it belonged in Monster Hunter? Well, by having your Meramon absorb Dragon-type data, bonus points for Volcdramon, soon you'll have the Rockin' Rock Dragon, Lavo Garidamon. Man, he's so freaking cool. That brings us to our final question. Is Meramon a good Digimon partner? Okay, so recruitment is gonna suck. Not only does Meramon hang out in rather warm habitats, approaching a Meramon is like approaching a conversation on the internet. If you're not super careful, you're gonna set him off. Honestly, best to bring protection. Like defense, not condoms. But it doesn't hurt to have those too. Beating them into submission always works. But you could also try some flattery and maybe treats. Still might attack you though. Should this work, congrats! You have a Meramon as a Digimon partner. As a partner, Meramon is notoriously hard to tame. Not only does he have a violent disposition, but he's made of fire. While he does seem to have control over what he does and does not burn, that doesn't mean he will. He needs a firm tamer to keep him in line, or the fire department will do it for you. In combat, Meramon does okay, but will usually get wrecked by basically any Mon with hydrokinetic abilities. Yeah, he doesn't like the rain. Outside of combat, Meramon is a passionate, if violent, burning boy that will become a serial arsonist if you're not careful. It's because of this, I can't recommend Meramon as a Digimon partner. But do as I say, not as I do, because I love him and I want one. So, that's Meramon. Did you guys learn anything new? Do you want a Meramon as a Digimon partner? Is it me, or does he look like if you lit a scarecrow on fire and gave it life? Please, comment down below. If you like this kind of Digimon content, please like and subscribe. It helps immensely. As always, guys, I'm the Digi-ologist, and thank you so much for watching.